Hello class, this is Omar speaking, and this is my project, and this is the Analyze and Improve phase with Dr. Joyner in the Food Quality Management class. We're still following the Six Sigma methodology, and this is the third phase, the Analyze and Improve phase. So what is the problem? The problem is that I do not get enough cardio exercise in my life, not enough cardio exercise every week. Why is this a problem? It is a problem because it affects me physically, mentally, and relationally. My goals, as stated in the previous presentations, are two. One is that I want 30 minutes of cardiovascular activity 3 times per week, at least. 30 minutes and at least 3 times per week. So during the measure phase, I took 5 weeks of data from September 4 to October 8. And the results show the following. I did 5 weeks, and as you can see, I did not achieve my goal of 3 instances per week. I only 1 time the first 2 weeks, 2 times second 2 weeks, and 1 time the 5th week. I did not achieve my goal either completely on the total minutes per instance. In this case, is total minutes per week. It should have been 90 minutes because it's 3 instances, 30 minutes each time. So I did not. I only did 20 minutes, 26, a little bit 68, and I did not achieve my goal of 90 minutes per week. So I did an analysis in this third phase, and for that analysis I used a Pareto chart. And what I did was I looked at all the reasons that prevented me from doing cardiovascular activity each week, and I categorized them. I put them in a Pareto chart, and as you can see, homework, at least in those 5 weeks, is one of the biggest ones. It represents 26% of why I do not do cardio activity during the week. Family as well. I need time for my family, with my kids, with my wife. I have kids and I have a family, so that I need to spend time with them. Both of them together represent the 40%. Sometimes I'm tired and no energy, and I am sore. Sometimes I have social activity, health issues. So here are all the categories that help me visualize why I'm not doing cardiovascular activity. What I did also was a fishbone diagram to try to see why I'm not able to achieve 30 minutes of cardio activity 3 times per week. Here's homework, tired, no energy, family, sore, social, chores. And I came up with all these reasons that help me do a better analysis of what is the problem and what can I do to improve. So the analysis summary, at least in my situation, I summarized that I need to be more efficient with my cardio time and activities. And I need an activity that I like. For one, I like being outside. It's easy, not a lot of gear or preparation. Doesn't take a lot of time before or after travel, or after, such as travel, stretching time, shower, afterwards cooling down, and it's not too expensive. In this case, the gym for me. After that measurement phase, a few things happened. For one, I canceled my gym membership because of financial reasons. It started getting cold and raining here in town. My mom moved with us, so our house is now smaller, and I have another person to attend to. And now, this is a positive one, now I do not work on Fridays, so that will have an impact. You'll see on the results after I implemented some of the changes. So the improvements I did were 2. Because I need to be a little bit more efficient with my activities, cardio activities, I decided to get a bike trainer, and also I decided to walk outside instead of running outside. This helped quite a bit because it's not as strenuous. My heart rate doesn't elevate as much, but it still elevates enough for me to get cardio activity. So improvement number 1 was the bike trainer. And the benefits of this one is that it's not too expensive. I got one for $50 on Craigslist. I can stay home, less travel time to gym. I already have a bike. It's relatively small footprint. I don't have to deal with weather. You can do any time of the day. At least I thought. It did not work. It did not work because when I tried it in the house, well, for one, it was too small. Not a lot of space. It was really loud. I've never used one of these things, and it was really loud. I had to set up a bike each time, and I tried morning and afternoon. It didn't work. I tried it in the garage. It was too cold. It was really boring. Not a lot of space, and had to set up the bike each time as well. Improvement number 2, I walked outside. Benefits: I don't have back or knee pain. Don't really have to recover time. I'm not sore afterwards. It's not as strenuous, and still elevates heart rate, and I can be outside, which I like. This one did work. And I'll show the results here in a bit. Measurements, 6 weeks of data, October 15th to November 26th. Same thing with the measurement phase, or as with the measurement phase, I had an activity log and recorded when I did cardio activity and for how long, and why I did not do cardio activity and why. This is for October. This first week right here is when I tried the bike. Here's when I purchased the bike and the bike trainer, and here's when I tried it, didn't work. So when I started walking outside instead, and took all the minutes. So that's November, and here's the data. So this is the data of before the improvement and after the improvement. So instances per week and total minutes per week. As you can see, this was the before the improvements and after the improvements. Before the improvements, I only had first 2 weeks only 1, and the second 2 weeks. But after the improvements, I did 5 instances, and it was 4 afterwards. The total minutes, the first week before improvement, I only did 20 total minutes, and after improvements, I did 141, and you can really see the difference here between before and after the improvement. So this was me running outside, and this was me walking outside. Was the goal achieved of 30 minutes of cardio 3 times per week? Well, yes, they were. After I made the change. And the change for me was that it is better for me and it's more efficient, and I still like it, and it allows me to be outside. If I walk, although it's raining and it's cold, it's a lot easier for me to do that. Less preparation, less stretching, less shower, less a lot of things compared to running, and less sore, and I don't get as hurt. So I did achieve the 3 times per week. This before the implementation, I only achieved 47% of my goal of the 3 times per week. After implementation, I achieved 139% of my goal. Regarding the time, the minutes, for instance, or in this case, the minutes, the total minutes per week, I achieved 43% before implementation, and I achieved 165% after the implementation. So this is me running, and this is me walking. More strenuous, less strenuous, but I still get cardio on both. So my future work, because my project have already worked, I'm still going to collect 2 weeks of data to December 3rd and analyze the data on December 5th. That is pretty much it. Thankfully, my project, or my improvement, changing it from running to walking, did work. So if you have any feedback, please let me know. Thank you very much.